Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 2, part 1 of our coronavirus marathon. I figured, similar to the way that I'm using the nutrition videos as a means to explain the immune system and overall health, I will use this time in meditation to walk you through some of the concepts in my book, Chasing 22, which deals with free will and many other philosophical concepts. Some of them are rather deep, but why not? We have 40 days. Let's use this time in meditation for contemplation as well. Both of those things are important in meditation. So once we get the mind calmed down, I will walk you through some of these thought experiments in meditation, and hopefully will give you an empowering view on your mind, your body, and the world. So let's begin by closing our eyes and sitting up tall. And just get a feeling for how the body is right now in space, without comment or opinion. Just recognize your current state and try to, like yesterday, be more objective to it. Like you're watching a movie. The body right now is just presenting as information. It's just information, how it feels. And now you're going to modulate that information by just using your attention. And so we're going to put our attention toward our feet. And just feel the feet on the floor. Feel your legs in the chair. Sit up a little straighter. Recognize the spine. And now relax your shoulders and your arms and your hands, your neck, your face, your jaw. And just breathe through your nose. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. Make sure your eyes are turned slightly down and in toward the tip of your nose. And just let everything come to rest. Thoughts will come, thoughts will go. That is normal. That is exactly what the mind does. You're just allowing these things to pass. Step back and just put your attention on the tip of your nose. And be mindful of the air that passes through. Many of you will find this difficult. There's nothing wrong with you. This is a skill, and we're sharpening this tool which is part of how our mind can work. So just recognize, like, Learning any new skill, it takes time, patience, consistency. Just keep putting your attention back onto the tip of the nose where the air passes through. And just rest there. As human beings, we are storytellers. We love empowering stories. And we love to tell ourselves stories. It's often helpful for us to make it through very hard circumstances. My argument has always been, isn't it best to build a story based on facts and evidence? Because if not, eventually that story will fall apart. So as I walk you through these things over the next 40 days, my goal here is not to tear down any story. Instead, you'll notice that my point is far greater and far more powerful if you stick with this practice. It will become abundantly clear. But like anything else, knowledge is power, and sometimes disturbing. But within that disturbance, there are things to be recognized. And so today, let's just start off by just acknowledging that yesterday, we can clearly see that we are not authoring our thoughts. They just come and they go. Meaning we're not thinking a thought before we think it. It just comes seemingly out of nowhere. and then it passes. And some thoughts stick around. And we ruminate on them. And that too is through no free will of your own. They just seem to come, and then you ruminate, and then you notice at some point, I've been thinking about this for a long time. But even that thought of I've been thinking about this for a long time, you didn't author. It seemingly came out of nowhere. Every step along the way, each thought you have isn't you thinking it. Try to step back and recognize how the mind is working right now by redirecting your attention to the tip of the nose, right where the air goes in and out, and use your attention to breathe through your nose with a relaxed state, totally objective, and just witness what happens. If the mind wanders, bring it right back to the tip of the nose. Even right now as I speak, you are likely lost in thought, because the mind is very much like a giant cave. One sound and the echo seems to go on and on and on. Thoughts create echoes too. And that's why it's hard to fully quiet the mind, but that is not the goal of meditation. The goal is to just continually redirect your attention back to the object of attention, which in this case is your breath. Just step back. Be objective to the body, to the mind, and just keep your attention on the tip of the nose. One of the most important things to recognize in meditation is that this is exactly how the mind always is. It's turbulent. It's always moving and shifting and thinking. And you are doing none of it. Every once in a while you may pick up a thought and ruminate on that thought and worry about that thought or delight in that thought. But similarly, your choice to do that isn't actually a choice. Where that thought came from that you are choosing to ruminate on seemingly came from nowhere. And even your choice to delight in that thought or to panic in that thought, you're not doing that either. You're just obeying the chemistry of your body based on a bunch of chemicals in your brain doing what they do. I mean, after all, where is that thought? What is it? Literally, it is a bunch of chemicals in your brain forming a pattern. And that pattern creates a certain emotional state, which is also a pattern of chemicals. And it's all just happening. See if you can recognize that. Step back, be objective. Stay relaxed. And continue to breathe through your nose, putting your attention on the tip of the nose. And if the body feels tense, let it go. And find that space to just step back. Be objective, like you're watching a movie. Keep that state of mind. Keep this objectiveness as you breathe. So let's take a deep breath through our nose. Exhale. Keep that going. Using the diaphragm. little deeper. Five, 4, 3, 2. One more. Blow out, hold your breath. After 10 seconds, you'll take a deep breath in and hold your breath again. Just hold it though, hold your breath. If you need to, take that deep breath in now through your nose. Hold it. Exhale. Next round, here we go. Send it deep into the belly. Five more. 4, 3, 2 more. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. Hold your breath. Try to really hold it now. When you need to, you can breathe in for 10 seconds and then start the round again. But hold your breath. Deep breath if you haven't already. Exhale. Last round. If you haven't started already, let's go. Diaphragm. Belly breathe. Through the nose. Like you're drinking water through your nose. Five, 4, 3, 2, one more. Exhale and hold your breath. Hold it. Exhale. Just relax here for a moment. Just relax. Breathe normally through your nose and notice how easy it is now. Your body feels light. And just try to slip right back into that state of objectivity, watching a movie. Be aware of the body and your thoughts, and just watch. Just watch. Don't make any effort. Just watch. Okay, well, I know that was a lot of information and a lot of talking on my part. That will happen less and less, but it's not often that we think about things like this. And over the course of 40 days in this space, there will be an opportunity to think about a great many things that we don't often think about. And you will see how much this information maps onto things that I'm talking about in exercise and nutrition. You'll be shocked to see that. But for now, just try to allow this present state of lightheartedness and attentiveness to follow you into the rest of your day. And have a great day, everybody.